Good evening, everybody. This is Joe from What I'm Playing Now. And we are back with another Wayback Wednesday stream of Ultima I. Alright. And the video appears to be working. Let's get in the game. Let's get our game loaded up and continue from where we were last week. Continue previous game. We want the second one. Alright, and everything is looking good. Alright, so where we were from last week. We actually hit level 4. We were actually getting somewhere. I bought an air car, so we can actually maybe finish a quest. We're going to go back to a dungeon. I'm going to get some scrolls. And we're going to try to level up, get some more hit points. We spent most of our money on armor and food. I'm going to try to get some more coins so we can actually get some scrolls. And then we're going to try to finish a quest tonight. So let's basically just go back to the dungeon we were at last week, which should be right over here. There was a dungeon just to the northeast. I think the dungeon's south. There we go. I don't even see. What the hell was attacking me? I don't even know what was attacking me. Let's get in here though. We're in the Dungeon of Doubt. And this is the dungeon we were pretty much leveling up in last week. Basically just doing a little grind. Let's go back to the dungeon. Let's exit real quick. Let's climb. Let's enter. Let's make sure everything is equipped. We're going to ready our weapon. We got our bow and arrows. We got our armor readied. We got the reflex suit. And spell-wise, I think we have prayer. We've never used it. And from reading about it, I don't really think we're going to need it. So, I want to try to get some more money so I can get some more spells and maybe get some ladder ups. So when we go down into the dungeon, which we're going to go down that ladder here in a little bit. Oh, we're getting attacked by a bunch of stuff. And our lovely bat friend is back. Okay, are there multiple bats? And let's exit the dungeon real quick and get some. Oop, we got somebody else attacking us. Well, that didn't give us a whole hell of a lot of hit points back. We lost quite a bit there. That's what we need to do. One-shot some stuff here. These bats just need to keep leaving me alone already. There we go. That bat died. The big bats are the ones that seem to do the most damage. So, oh, there we go. So one of the other games I've been playing this week is Banished. I picked it up on the Steam sale last week. I'm kind of liking it so far. It's kind of feeding, I guess, the itch for Civilization, although Civilization is, I guess, quite different than Banished. Since Banished is more of just a resource gathering game and building a colony, whereas Civilization definitely has much more meat on the bone there. We got a giant rat here. Try to exit out real quick. I don't think I can get through the... Yeah, but I can't attack him. I would like to know what the evil Trent is that's attacking me, that's able to hit me at such a distance. So, we're going to try to get our health back up to around closer to 1,000, which I don't seem to be able to do this evening like I was. We're getting some good XP, like we were last week. Definitely seems to be the best thing to do is just enter and exit the dungeon to get your health back, as there really is no other way to do it other than paying a king to actually get you some health, as there are no health potions or anything within this game. It doesn't seem to be a healing spell either. So I'm just going to stay down the corridor here, see if we can get around 1,000 hit points, and then hit down maybe into the... Of course we set off a trap. And we're getting attacked by a thief. We're getting some decent amount of money here. Bat behind me, which we're going to take care of real quick. And a rat. I can't get my hit points up tonight for some reason. Somehow I have definitely learned the keys in the game, and I'm definitely remembering all of the key combinations so far. I really wish I could get my hit points up there a little higher. I could just go to the king and just pay him to heal me. I really don't have much else to kind of spend my money on right now, because I'm not going to buy another vehicle anytime here soon. I think the vehicle I have should get me by for a little while. Got several hundred XP already, which is pretty good. See if we're actually back up to around 800 or so if things keep quit damaging me, and if I could just start getting some XP here. Open that, kill him. I have a bow and arrow. It should go more than one space. Oh, this is a ranger. Rangers are supposed to be really tough. It's actually, yeah, he gave us some decent hits back. Even on the land, they say rangers are some of the tougher mobs that you're going to run into. There we go, we're getting back up there now. We got a giant rat on our ass. Back up to 900. Let's unlock this chest. Oh, I was facing the wrong way. Hit the arrow key too many times. It's very easy to do in this game if you're not really paying attention and trying to go too quick here. You will definitely scroll around and turn yourself well into circles. that. We got another ranger. That ranger died kind of quick. There we go, back up to 920 now. So, the grind continues. I figure we'll do a little bit of a grind here at the beginning of the playthrough here. Like I said, just to try to get some of my health back. Wasn't close enough to the coffin. And then we're going to go to the city. We'll buy some scrolls of ladder up. And we'll actually try to head down further into a little bit lower part of the dungeon and see if we survive or not. I think one of the first things I may go do is grab my vehicle and try to head down and actually finish the first quest that I believe Lord British gave us, which was in the first castle that we went into on the first night. Start working on getting my attributes up now that we're actually getting some XP under our belts here and leveling up some. Now, I was reading about some of the different maps. It appears that the maps are randomly generated, but it appears that once they're generated for you, there's a definite pattern to them. I even found a website that actually had kind of like a grid out there where you can fill in where the doors are and stuff on there, because the dungeons are a particular size, it looks like, or a specific size. So I thought that was rather interesting. What is killing me? That's ridiculous. We're not even damaging him. Let's get away from him and go into the castle real quick. So let's buy some food with some of this. Oh, yeah, I know I hit the wrong key there. TB. Alright. Let's go over and see what this magic guy has, because there are different scrolls that you can purchase. Yes, I know, I'm hitting the wrong key. Ladder up. That's exactly what we want. So now, from my understanding, I believe you can. Okay, you can have multiple scrolls or multiple spells, is what I was reading about this week, which I wasn't originally sure of. I thought basically once you bought a scroll that you only needed one, but it seems like they're one-use scrolls. So I'm going to buy several ladder ups in case if we get down deeper into a dungeon. I don't want to buy too many because, as we all know, when you die, you pretty much lose everything. Which pretty much sucks. So we're going to buy 3. I pretty much have the best weapon and armor. I don't want to mess around with the wand yet because the wand was really funky. And reading a couple of things, everybody was saying use the bow and arrows right now. That's a really good game. That's a really good weapon to be using for this part of the game. And we do have the reflex suit, so we have the highest armor that we can get right now. Although whatever the hell was attacking me outside was pretty much getting through the damn armor. We're going to get some more food here just in case, since we do have so much gold currently. Let's buy 40. That should give us quite a bit. Now, one of the things we're going to do is actually do... Oh, I wanted to save the game real quick. Alright, so the game's saved. So in case we do die, I may want to reload. I don't know if I'm actually going to play through the whole thing like I originally planned and not do a reload. We may get to a point where I just say F it and reload the damn game. So there's our castle, there's our ship. Now I believe... Let's enter this real quick. I want to look at something. I believe the quest that I want to complete is southeast. What was the key command to actually enter a vehicle? I don't remember that, because I only had the vehicle for a short time last week. Attack, board. B is board. So we're going to board the vehicle. So we want to go down to the southeast. How do we exit the vehicle before we get too damn far? X is exit. Easy enough. I don't know if I've been down to this part of the map before. There's a castle. Oh, and this can't go through that. I wonder if I'm going to need something that's basically going to be able to go through water. Well, I think this can go through water. This just can't go through the ocean. There we go. That can go through water. So let's do a quick exit here. And let's enter this city since we've never been in here. So what do they sell here? Amulet, staff, the greatsword. I think the weapon I have is better. We're going to buy a staff. I'm not going to equip it though. That's food. Got a bard singing in here. I'm gonna try one more. No, I don't want to board. Transact buy. Oh, he's not telling me any secrets, but I also don't want to get anything else coming after me, which I read about. So let's board that. Let's actually leave this here. There's a hell of a lot of mobs around here. I'm guessing I am just pretty much in the water down here. Oh, there is a castle down here. Look at this. Interesting. Okay, he can't go there. I did not think there would be anything down this far. I didn't realize how big these maps actually are. Let's enter this. That's it for this? Huh. Well, that was kind of disappointing. I was expecting a little bit more out of this dungeon. I don't think this is the right place for the quest, because I believe it was on an island, but I guess let's climb the ladder and let's enter. There's pretty much nothing else here, and this really doesn't look like an island. Entering the slow death. Yeah, I don't think this was the dungeon we were really looking for. Let's get back in our ship. Let's go over to this other dungeon. Annihilated here. We're going to board our ship and get out of Dodge if we can. Because we have a lot of stuff coming after us. And this can't go through. It can't go through that, but it can go through water. Oh, look at this. Wonder if this is where we need to be. Let's exit and go here. And enter. The Guild of Death. I don't think that was what we were looking for either. I don't think that is what we were looking for either. Looking for an island with a signpost. The Grave of Lost Souls. Which this does not appear to be. This just appears to be another dungeon. Maybe we can get some of these hit points back here that we have recently lost. Alright, we're going to be grinding here for a little bit to try to get some hit points back. Alright, I can see that this place is going to get a little confusing until I get a feel for this and learn this one. Let's climb this and enter again. This seems like a decent place to continue leveling up. It's a little bit different of a dungeon. More bats. As long as the bats don't start doing 5 million damage like some of those other ones were. I got a skeleton behind me too. Yep. And another bat. And we'll attack the thief. Is that? Oh, that's a ranger. Take him. And we got a giant rat. And another bat. Alright, we're back up to around 650. Slowly getting the hit points back up there and quickly losing them. Attacked a square too soon there. Well, you get a little bit ahead in this game and then it knocks you right back down. Definitely an unforgiving type game. Thief. Alright, thieves usually aren't that bad. But bats and giant rats are. Wow, how did I get down below 400 hit points? Jeez. Trying to get back over 1,000 hit points. I may just have to go to a kingdom and just pay for it. That may be the easiest way. Because it seems like I'm just taking way too much damage, even though my weapon and armor are actually good for my level. Of course we set off a trap, because we just want to lose more hit points. When you're attacking, the thing you have to watch is, after you're attacking, you actually move forward a square. We need to exit here, because we are getting a little too low on health there. One of the things I read about this game, nothing in the world moves until you actually move. decent amount of gold. Just wish I could really get my health back up. And it's only going up extremely slow, although we're about to level again here real quick, so we'll be level 5. And it would be nice if when you leveled, if your hit points actually went up to what their max could be. But that's not the way they designed this game, or they programmed it. They wanted it to be a little harder and more difficult. So we're still 4, but we're going to be level 5 here shortly. So back to Banished, since I did get sidetracked on my conversation for that game. It's a cool little game. Picked it up, like I said, during the Steam sale. It's in early access on Steam, so the game's not finished, which I was a little leery on picking up an early access game because I should be level 5 now, yep. Because we all know what happened with Cube World, although one of the things I talked about on Tuesday's podcast was Cube World's quest system, which I guess the developers are still working on, and saw a video on it, and it actually looked really good. Some of the stuff that they had designed for it appears that they were trying to take some tips and hints off of some MMOs and do a quest system like that, but considering the way everything's procedurally generated, it was kind of difficult for them to do that. So it sounds like they did come up with a system that they were able to develop and program that will work with all the procedurally generated stuff that they do within the game, because it sounds like the whole level, or basically the part of the world, the zone that you're in, isn't all generated when you enter it. It sounds like it is generated as you're basically almost clearing like the fog of war, which I thought was kind of interesting, because I thought a whole zone would be generated pretty much once you entered it. But from what it sounds like and what I was reading, that's not the way they had the game developed. So I guess that was one of the hurdles that they needed to overcome for the questing system. But the questing system sounds kind of like what I said in the podcast. It almost reminds me of kind of like what Turbine did with Asheron's Call back in the day, and pretty much the way their quest system still works is, unlike World of Warcraft and a lot of the other MMOs that you run into now, where you're basically running around and finding NPCs that have symbols above their heads, or are pretty much are highlighted or something. You pretty much know which ones are your quest givers, because they do have a specific icon or some signifying mark on them that pretty much tells you that. Asheron's Call didn't. Pretty much Asheron's Call just started out, you started off in the world, and I'm getting attacked here by several things. Asheron's Call kind of just puts you out into the world, and you would talk to different NPCs that you can get hints from, buy different kind of like scrolls from, I guess you could say, for lack of a better term, and they would kind of give you the background and maybe a little bit of a story as to what quest is available, or what quest is maybe around that area. Like maybe somebody lost a piece of armor in a dungeon, like the Greenmire dungeon, where you basically got the Greenmire cuirass from and stuff, which was one of the real early quests in Asheron's Call that you would do. Not until well after the game had been out did they actually come up with actual kind of like a quest system, like what some of the newer MMOs have. And they actually had a quest tracker then put in later. Those weren't in the game originally. All that stuff was added in years after, during the monthly patches that they put out. And that's kind of like what it almost sounds like what they were doing with Cube World, which I thought was really interesting, that a newer game would actually go back to kind of like some old school mechanics that you really saw most of your larger developers kind of getting away from over the years, just trying to simplify, I think, the games for people to play and make them more accessible and easier for people. I think that's pretty cool that basically in Cube World, the way they were going at it is now you just go around and talk to NPCs. They'll give you a quest and you go do it. The NPC won't will look like just any other NPC in the world. So you have to talk to a lot of different people, which is pretty cool. And not only we have to talk to people, but you'll also have to figure out where you need to go and find the item that you're looking for, because unlike, let's say, like Elder Scrolls Online, which I'm currently playing, where you go get a quest, and they pretty much show you on the map and walk you to where you need to go and tell you what actually needs to be done, and pretty much hold your hand through the whole process. Cube World's not going to do that. It sounds like it's basically just going to say, okay, you found a quest from this NPC in the world, and if you want to complete the quest, you have to go find what needs to be done and then complete it. And it's somewhere out within the zone that you're in, let's say. Or it could even be, it sounds like, possibly at the other end of the zone, or the other end of the continent, possibly. Not even in the zone you're in. So, I think that's kind of interesting that that they're actually kind of going back to an old school mechanic that you really don't see. Let me face the right way here to fight. That you really don't see, or haven't really seen in games, or in kind of like an MMO type game like that from my recollection, in quite a while. You need a mirror behind you or something so you can see when you're getting attacked from behind. Alright, I need to slow down with the keyboard. I think that's why I'm taking so much damage. I'm smacking the arrow key to go forward, and every time I'm hitting it, I'm running into them, and they're just attacking me and doing more damage. So I need to lay off of the arrow key, but this is a pretty good dungeon for actually getting XP and actually getting some damn good health here. This wasn't what I had planned. I wanted to actually do some exploring, and maybe try to find that quest. But I guess we're going to have to do that here shortly, after we kill a ton more mobs. At least we're getting our hit points up finally, which is the other thing I wanted to do this evening. So I think level 10 is the highest you can get in this game. I think from the looks of it, 9,999 health is the highest you can go as well. Mainly because of the 4-digit numbers that they have there. I don't believe you can go any higher than that. Man, those bats just do a hell of a lot of damn pitch damage. I'm gonna try to get maybe back close to like 1,000 health here, and then we'll hop back in the jet car and hover around a little bit more and see what we can find on this map, now that we're probably just thoroughly lost out there in the world, and I have no idea how to probably even get back to the initial castle where I found the quest, even if I do find what I'm looking for this evening. Alright, we got two things on there. There we go. Now we're getting back up there in health. Get them hit points back up there, much better than the 400 I was at earlier. I need to start working on my attributes, because I think once I start working on the attributes, that will help all my other stats, and also help me with fighting, which should make this probably even a little easier, instead of just doing a continual grind like this. See, that's the type of battles we like. Walk up to them. And attack them before they have a chance to attack me. But yeah, it's going to be interesting actually what happens with Asheron's Call, considering it is going free to play. I think if you actually go out to the website now and try to get into the game, let's actually exit and go into one of these kingdoms here and see what we have here, see if there's anything different. I guess from what I've been reading on the forums is what they're saying in the game. Wand is the best thing I don't want to wand, so... food, we have some food. We're going to buy some more food. I think armor, we're pretty much set with the reflex suit. But I guess if you go out to the forums now, or go to your My Account page of Turbine and go under the subscriptions for Asheron's Call, it's basically only giving you the option. Ooh, the quest of Ultima is to traverse the lands in search of a time machine. Upon finding such a device, thou should go back in time to the days before Mondane created the evil gem and destroy him. Interesting, I might have missed something there. Might have to go back through my stream because I think I kind of clicked through that screen a little too fast. But hopefully I didn't miss anything there. Weapon, armor, food, transportation. I'm not going to buy another vehicle. Let's board this. We can't get through there. Still looking for a little island. Oh, we can't get through the mountains that way. I'd have to go over there. Let's board. I think if I exit here, I should be able to get to the mountains and squeeze into this dungeon. Entering the Troll's Hole. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Alright. Let's climb that. Let's try to go southeast and actually see if we can find... I wish there was a way to zoom out on this map, but I don't think zooming was really around. Oh, look at this. I might have just found what we're looking for. We're going to have to fight somebody and kill somebody, but I'm kind of cool with that. So let's exit our ship here. Nice. So what do I do now that I found... How do you read? Guess I should have looked that up. How do you read? Board, cast, drop, enter, fire. Get, inform, search. Open, quit, save, ready, steal, transact. View change. Pass, movement. So do I... Inform of the Tower of Knowledge. Alright. So how do you read a scroll? Or how do you read a signpost? To read a signpost in Ultima I. This is something I did not actually... Signpost. I know there was a link. Signpost section. There you go. Each of the 4 continents has 2 special locations marked by a signpost. You should visit these places. That will raise your attributes to fulfill a quest. Get the quest reward again and again, as long as you don't visit once, twice in a row. 1 signpost is special because it gives you weapons, so make use of it. Which you must do afterwards. You must get a ship before you can reach them, though. The signposts are also kings. Return after you've fulfilled your quests and raise your strength. So what was this one? This was the Tower of Knowledge. Lands of Lord British. Northeastern Island. So I gotta go further south, maybe? I still don't know if I actually read the damn thing. Enter a town, castle, or other landmark. Oh, okay, you hit E. Thou dost gain 2 intelligence. Alright, we'll take it. We'll take it for our first one. So you hit E on those. Interesting. I would not have thought to enter one of those, but if that's what needs to be done, that's what needs to be done. Let's exit and go into the castle here. Weapons, armor, food, magic. What type of magic do we have here? Magic, 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 magic. Transact, buy, unlock, and ladder up. Those are the ones we already have. Alright, let's get out of here and start going around some more. I may have to find a larger map of this area, just so it'll be easier to kind of get around. Because I think finding some of these different areas is going to be rather tricky. I do like, though, that with a hover car you really don't go through a lot of food while you're moving around, and I'm able to bypass water and go through that, which is kind of cool. I don't know what happens when we hit the... Oop, is this an island? No, that's not an island. Oh, we have some more areas over here. Yes, you can't pass through woods. We're going to try to evade that guy, though, and skip through the water. Boy, trying to find an island in here is rather difficult. Because all these dungeons and all this map pretty much looks exactly the damn same. The hole to Hades. Well, that just doesn't sound fun now, does it? That just sounds like it's going to be extremely difficult and just a complete freaking ball buster. Got a lot of stuff attacking us here. So I wonder if I can use a climb up to get out of a dungeon. To get out of a dungeon without actually... Jeez. There's just like no relief from mobs, but that was some good XP there. I was just a little worried about getting kind of lost there for a second, though. That's why I like that last dungeon. I knew it. was familiar with it. I felt at home in that first dungeon. I am one of the RPG players that will definitely get lost in a dungeon extremely easy. Alright, there we go. We're up to 1100 health. Looking better. Looking better. So we found one signpost this evening. It doesn't seem to be too easy to find these things, though. Wow. Good lordy lord, how many things are attacking my ass? Really? I was up to 1100 and now I'm down to 1042. That's bullshit. It's bullshit, I tell you. What's attacking me and from where? Oh, you gotta unlock it. Wrong button. It's U and not O for unlock. Stuff to get me to 1100 health. I can't believe the prayer scroll spell doesn't actually give you some sort of healing. That they basically just kind of like leave you to your own in regards of not really offering you, I don't want to say an easy way to heal, but a more convenient way to heal, like what you're kind of used to in... There, we're over 1100. Let's climb back up and get back in our boat. And I guess we'll keep going southeast here. See if we can find an island. Finding lots of dungeons. Now, from what I was reading, some people were saying you really don't need to go into all the dungeons. You could pretty much finish the game by just entering in one dungeon, leveling up to pretty much level 10 the whole way, and we should probably go into one more dungeon because we're pretty much close to level 5, it's looking like, I think. Or actually, would that be 6? That would be 6. Let's exit. Let's see what this dungeon gives us here. Let's enter the Horror of the Harpies. Looks more like the Horror of the Bat to me. Oh, come on, just give me some... We got a ranger attacking us. Rangers will give us good XP. That's cool. And I think we leveled. Nice, level 6. So we're almost max level. I just need to pretty much probably just go to a kingdom and find a way to... and just pay for a bunch of hit points. I think that might be the easiest way to probably do this now, considering we have so much gold amassed, and I really don't think there's too much else to purchase within this game, from what I can tell. Let's board that. Let's see if we can find another kingdom. Lo and behold, look at that. Let's see if this is one that has food and arms. That's it. That ain't pretty much not what we want. We need a king. And if I need to go all the way back up to the north, I'm going to be extremely pissed. The other thing I really didn't look up, and I probably should have, is if these maps actually circle around. So I guess that should be the next thing I kind of pay attention to. is if the maps overlap. And if it does something like what Bard's Tale used to do, I had played Bard's Tale back on the... Oh, I can attack from here. Cool. I wouldn't know if I could do that or not. When I played Bard's Tale back on the original Commodore 64, those maps, my cousin and I played through the game, and they were quite crazy in regards of... Wow. Okay, we're gonna get out of there, because that thing is doing a crap load of damage. Oh, what's this? This could be what we're looking for. Could this be... You feel strong magic surrounding you. The Pillars of Protection. Thou dost gain 3 agility. Alright. So we found another one, not the one we're looking for. And I must have passed up the one we're looking for. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start trying to head back. And I know we're not going to probably make it back to where we were, because me finding where we were earlier is going to be virtually impossible, trying to find Lord British's castle again. Because we have traversed a long ways and a lot of water. But we might be able to get down into this castle here, and let's see what's here. Oh, this might have been the city of John. We might have actually been there before. Oh, there's a ship. Oh, we got the pirate. Cool. Okay, I'll take that. Alright, the bow's coming in handy, and this may be one of the castles we want to go to. There we go. The castle of Barataria. So I'm going to need to find some maps and actually figure out where I am at in the game. Pence or service? Pence? How much? Let's give him 500. Nice! Transact. Pence. 500. I'll take that. I want to save some money for food. Act, let's do service. Go forth and find the southern signpost. Do not return until thy quest is done. Huh. You know, I wonder if that's one of the ones I already found. Which kind of sucks. I should have kept better track of my stats, too. Strength, agility. I should have wrote these down or took a picture of them with my phone. Let's maybe do that. Take a picture of these with my phone so I know what my stats are. Boom. And we will refer to those later. I didn't even think about maybe doing that later, and I'm not writing all that shit down on a pen and paper. That just seems crazy talk. We're going to exit here and go into this other castle to where we can probably buy food. Alright, that gave us a crap load of food. Staff, I don't want to mess with the staff yet. We got the reflex suit. Transport, I really don't know if I want to do anything else other than my air car that I have. Well, I can't afford anything because I just blew all my money on health. What about magic? What do they got here? Magic missile. I don't think I could use magic missile. I really don't know if I want ladder downs. We're going to buy some ladder downs though, just in case. We'll buy 3 of those since we have the cash. So that quest said go south to find the signpost. So let's actually go south and see if there is a signpost to the south here. look at that. I wonder if this is the one we were at. The sign reads, go east to go east. Alright, so what happens if we go back up and talk to that king again? There was that castle. There was this waterway. There was that castle, and there he is. I want to at least get one quest done in the game. Service. Thou art on a quest for me already. Alright. Well, I pretty much did what you said to do. So I don't know why you aren't playing nice. And why you're kind of being that way. Ooh, lots of fun stuff here. Holy crap. Alright. So what did this say now again? It said... The sign reads, go east to go east. Alright, so we're going to go east. He can't get to me from here. Ah. Nice. Nice. We will take that. So what is going east going to give us here? So far, not much of anything. A dungeon. Another warlock. Come on, step one more square forward, buddy. You know you want to die. Thank you. Oh, we have another signpost here. Alright, so we're out finding signposts tonight. Finding a few more than I originally thought I would. Ooh. He has a ranged attack. And he's doing crap loads of damage too. There we go. You feel a strong magic surrounding you. The pillars of protection. Thou dost gain 3 agility. So, our agility is up to 31. And before our agility was, we look on our handy dandy phone that we took the picture of. It's 28. Yep, that looks about right. So, I guess let's head back west. And get back to that other... Why? A hidden archer. That's bullshit. Should be no hidden stuff in this game. We're going to head back west, see if we can find the other signpost, and then head back up north. Because that's going to be the easiest way to kind of travel through here. Since I am directionally challenged. Okay, there's our signpost. And that probably says, go east, go east. Yes. So, let's head here and kill this guy. And hopefully we don't die trying to kill this guy. Alright. We gotta go back up the waterway here. I'm not gonna screw around with the pirates. The pirates are dead to me! There's that castle. We're gonna stick in the waterway. Alright, so if we go enter here... I'm thinking if we finish this quest properly, he should raise my strength. I think is what's supposed to happen. Service. Thou art already in a quest for me. Well, I want to turn the quest in. How do you turn the quest in? Why are you killing me? Why don't you want to work with me during the situation that we have here? I'm trying to come to an amicable agreement, and you just don't seem to want to. What's in this castle? This looks like another quest we can probably get. I'm going to have so many damn quests, I'm not going to be able to keep track of them. Go now and kill a carrion creeper. I'm guessing I should probably write that down, because I think that's the first kill quest I have, and I'm going to need to see where a carrion creeper is. Because I think one of the other quests I was to get back in the Britannia section of the world was to kill a slime or something like that in one of the early dungeons. But I think I'm well past that right now, because I have no idea if we're going to be able to make it back to there. And finding that on this map is going to be virtually rather fun and exciting. How come they don't want to come into my attack? Oh, this can't go through. Gotta stick with the waterways on this thing. Oh, what's that? Did I go to this one? You hear someone say, the Tower of Knowledge. I wonder if I was to that one. I think I did pass that one up earlier. Yes, attack him and kill him on the first shot. Alright, what's this one now again? Pillar protection, now just gain 3 agility. Alright, 34. We're getting our stats up there. I don't know if we're going to max our stats out at 99, but we're definitely going to take the stat buff increases that we get. So we got 2 more levels tonight. Did a hell of a lot more exploring. We weren't doing as much grinding. So I think that's what slowed us down on our leveling. Just make sure we're not missing any more signposts, considering those seem to be the good things of the evening. If I'm able to work my way back to kind of where we started off at the beginning of the game, I will be thoroughly impressed. And this actually kind of does look like that area. Which kingdom is this now? The Castle of Rondoran. I don't think we were here with him. Oh, I guess we are on a quest for him. And truthfully, don't remember what his quest was. This is probably the shit I should have been writing down this whole damn time. Oh, and there's another signpost. What's this one? Argonauts, you find daggers. Oh, is this... Alright, so this is the one, I think, that gives weapons. Interesting. That's really good to know. Because I was reading some about that. So what's down in this dungeon here? Let's actually see if we can go into this dungeon and... How the hell do you even get into this damn thing? There we go. I wonder if I was in this dungeon. Some of these dungeons look the same. I swear this dungeon looks like I was in here before. That bat can stay on that side of the damn laser. Take that thief out. Take out the giant rat. we on the other side of that? So if I go up here, yep, there we are. So there's our exit. We're able to find our way out of that. Lots of mobs to fight. That way, and there's our exit. I'm really not getting too much experience, or I mean hit points doing that, so I think we're going to continue on and see if we can make it back to where we originally were. We'll take another signpost though. Okay, that was the no effect one. That was the daggers. So that's really good to know that those are there. Oh, we have another signpost over here. This looks like one I was at already, though. To intelligence. But another signpost. Wow, there are just... I don't even know how many signposts we've run into so far. The pillar of protection thou dost gain for agility. I think this air car is definitely making it much easier to travel around in. I didn't even read what kingdom this was. I should have been writing these down too. What kingdom? The Castle of the Lost King. So I can keep track of who I need to take different and talk to after different things and different kills. Which probably would have been the proper way to do this, but of course I did not. Go now and kill a gelatinous cube. Okay, so we gotta be close back to the start of the game, because I think this was one of the quests that was given to you early on. So if I can find a quick dungeon here, we'll try to go down to the second level. Oh, I think this should be where Lord Britannia is. Tell me we made it back, actually. Get out of our way, Jester. Nope, I guess I'm on a quest for him too, and I haven't finished it. I haven't finished any of the damn quests. Let's try to go find a dungeon and do a gelatinous cube. So, our favorite dungeon should be right up here to the northeast. I thought. That does not look like our favorite dungeon. Unless if that was not... Oh, this is our dungeon. But I don't think I can get there in the air car. Let's do this. Let's leave the air car back over here. Because that was Castle of Lord British. Okay, that's exactly what I thought. We are back at the beginning. Alright. No idea how I found my way back here. But we did a hell of a lot of exploring this evening, and we are going to work our way down to the second level here. after killing that much shit. Let's exit. And get some health back. How do we climb down? I have not climbed down a ladder yet that I can think of. Drop, dispose. No, we don't want to do that. Fire, hyperjump, perform, climb. Maybe used by means. Alright, so I guess K takes you up or down, it looks like. Okay. Wasn't sure about that. Alright. Let's see if we can find a gelatinous cube down here. Gelatinous cube is on the second level or the third. Right, we'll get some health back there. And we'll go back down to the second level again. Can't go that way. So we'll go down here. Go down to the third level. Whoa. A viper. Wow, things just got big and real. Whoa, that was a huge spider. Holy crap. Yeah, this is a whole different game down here on this level. What's attacking me? Attacked by a gelatinous cube. Turn left. Oh, we finished the quest. Oh, that's going on to the fourth level. Let's not push it by going on to the fourth level. Alright, how do we cast a spell? That's ready. Spell. Ladder up. So how do we cast a spell? Cast. Oh, why did that fail? Well, that's not good. Alright, let's climb that one. Let's climb that one. And exit. Climb that. There we go. Now where did I get that damn quest at? For the gelatinous cube. Let's enter here. I don't think it was this one, because this is Lord British. Let's talk. Here was there a request for me talk pence. Let's say 1,000. Okay, cool. I'll take that for hit points back. Board. So I think this was the place right here. Will we finish our first quest this evening? What was the name of this place? The Lost King, I think so. There we go. Thou hast completed a quest. For this I shall tell thee that it requires all 4 gems to launch a time machine. The king gives thee a red gem. Alright. We got somewhere. I actually feel like we accomplished something. Our 3rd playthrough, finished our first quest. We are level 6, almost level 7. And if I didn't have to be up so early for work tomorrow, I would actually try to get to the level 7, but I'm not going to try to push it, because I have to be up rather early to do some crazy ass shit first thing in the morning. So we're going to go back here to our Lord British world. We are going to make sure we quit and save. And that is going to be it for this week's session of Wayback Wednesday. So thanks for joining in. Thanks for watching. Check out the website. WhatI'mPlayingNow.com is the website. We do the podcast. I do the podcast on Monday mornings. Monday mornings, what am I talking about? Monday evenings. I do have a job, so I work Monday mornings. Do the podcast Monday evenings, usually somewhere between 8 and 9. I'd like to do it sometimes later. It all depends on what I get caught up with work and stuff like that, and what time I do get home. On Wednesdays, we've been doing the Ultima stream. This is our 3rd Ultima stream, so I hope people are actually liking this. I'm kind of starting to get into the game now that we actually finished a quest. We're getting somewhere. We have quite a few hit points. I feel like we're actually making some headway. So I think next week should be pretty exciting. We're going to try to maybe finish a couple more quests if we can, get out there, and then we'll see how fast we can actually get this time machine built. It seems like we need 3 more gems for that to complete that. And who knows? Who knows what that'll bring? I don't know, having never played this game before. I may try to start a Saturday stream again, like I was doing with Greg for a little while. May try to start that again. Not really too sure what I'm going to play. I was thinking about doing Banished, which is the one game I just picked up. I may do some Elder Scrolls as well. I would like to finally get to the end of... After reaching Veteran Rank 1, I would kind of like to finish the main storyline and actually see what happens after that. So I may start getting back into that and playing that. I have a bunch of other games that I picked up during the Steam sale. I have the Witcher games. I have the Divinity games that I want to play and get into, so we've got a ton of stuff to play here coming up for a feed. So I wish I could do a feed every night, because I'd play a different game every night if I had the time. Currently, right now, I just don't have the time. So, like I said, keep an eye on the website, whatI'mPlayingNow.com. Send us some feedback, whatI'mPlayingNow@gmail.com. You can follow us at whatI'mPlayingNow. Drop the G, though, as Twitter does have a letter limit. And that'll be it for today's feed. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Have a good one, and we will catch you next Wednesday with another Wayback Wednesday. Thanks for watching.